All right. I think we're here. I think we coming at you live.
Oh, look at that.
All right. I think we're here. I think we coming at you live. Yep, that's my voice. Uh, Welcome, gang and crew, to this idea I had. This wonderful new game, Star Trek Voyager hyphen Across the Unknown. Is basically kind of like FTL, Faster Than Light, the like amazing top 5 of all time video game, starship like management video game, but a lot more complicated, and directly references the events that and characters from Star Trek Voyager, one of the best top 3 Star Treks that exist. So this game has been really an enjoyable way to spend the evenings. Let me tell you, the other night I literally had this playing here, and then on the TV I just had old episodes of Voyager playing, so I was just like totally immersed. um and with that in mind, I was like, okay, I can like, so there is an occasional voiced over moment in this game, but generally it's just text at the bottom of the screen. And like, I can hear these characters in my head the way they would say the various bits of dialogue. Um, and I would find myself like doing that out loud to myself. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put some nice lighting on. You know, I put my most Star Trek looking shirt on. Kind of looks like maybe it could be a Star Trek uniform. I got myself a mixture of half coffee, half hot chocolate. I think I'm calling it a Deanna Janeway, homage to Counselor Deanna Troy and Captain Catherine Janeway. So the first time I picked up this game, it gives you like choices, like there, like to how to progress the story or whatever. And I was like, mild spoilers. Going to be a lot of spoilers for Star Trek Voyager for anybody watching this. But I chose like, oh no, fuck it, go back through the array. Like, I never really even got that. Like, no disrespect to Janeway, like, should have probably just gone, not blown it up at least. So I just chose that, and it's like, all right, game over. You got the achievement for being boring. Go back and play the game. So I went back and played the game. A little frustrating the way the saves work. It like auto saves you every 5 turns, and then like you can restart a chapter. But if you're like really limping along from chapter 1, you make it to chapter 4, you're not gonna have a good time, which is what happened with me my first playthrough. So I was like, all right, cool, I get the idea. Let me go back and try to actually beat the game. Which I did last night. It was a goddamn struggle. I killed off every union actor, extras only. We were down to extras only on the bridge pretty much. But it was fun. But I like kind of have forgotten a lot of Voyager episodes. So I accidentally got like chose this super sad spoilers, the Borg chase Janeway back to Earth, and she the Voyager crew essentially precipitates Earth being destroyed by the Borg. So that was a bummer. And now that I've learned a little bit more about the game, which is more complicated than the FTL, but it does have a lot. I shouldn't even say that. It's like the roguelike part is kind of FTL, but it's much more like base management. And it can be complicated within that. But yeah, so I figured it would be fun. I got one more profile here. You guys can see that? Yep. I figure we'll just start a new ass game. I'm gonna stretch my voice acting chops. I got the nice mic out, got the easy to wear headphones on, and have some fun. Put something in the chat you want to hear. You want to hear like, oh, what if it was Tuvok, but he was high on edibles? You just put that right in the comments, and I'll do my best, gang. So with that being said, into the unknown. Deer Squad. Into the unknown we shall go. Yes, I played it on survival. And I think I can not limp along now that I know what I'm doing. I didn't invest enough in science early enough.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern.
See, this sounds like the actual
like
voice actor for Tom Paris, but like
the kicker,
he shot
this with my old man when the
he like recorded this on his like iPhone 10 in like a bathroom stall.
On a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my
that there's like room sound.
I'm apparently the resident expert.
It's like echoey.
I find the missing Maquis. She puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
Is this the right Star Trek Voyager? Touching helms and shit? Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy. Ready for your first deep space assignment? It's gonna take me a while to really get into the character of each character's voice. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope to live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. The Maquis? Oh wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Penal colony? Penal colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Peter Pecker picked a peck of pickled peppers. Quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain. Captain, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and... a displacement wave headed towards us! Lol. Incoming. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Beep. 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 Red alert. Helm, evasive maneuvers. Too late! The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds! Am I peaking? No, I guess that's about right. I gotta turn the gain way down, actually. Fuck. I should. Nah, it sounded okay, though. Leave it about there. Too late! The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds! Will intercept us in 5 seconds! Intercept us in 5 seconds! Intercept us in 5 seconds! Will intercept us in 5 seconds! Intercept us in 5 seconds! Intercept us in 5 seconds! Will intercept us in... Okay. That sounded fine. Gotta stop fucking with shit. Brace for impact! Very Star Trek looking mug too, right? Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Continue. Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to gray mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online. Now. Now. Oh, I am too loud. This is way too loud. I'm probably peaking. I'm just getting into it, you know? I'm like yelling orders across the bridge. Okay, time to redo this tutorial. Click the question. No, I'm not gonna do all the little stuff. You got questions about how to play? You just ask in the chat there, gang. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to say is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Fives. Oops. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant? The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Let's grab the deuterium then. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging other parts of the ship. Captain, we can now deactivate gray mode. Oh, maybe I don't want to read. Captain, ready to increase warp core output. Warp core output. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detect a marquee vessel next to it. Scan for life signs. Scan the ships for life signs, Ensign. There's no one on board, Captain. What about the array? Several life forms aboard, Captain. Several life forms aboard, Captain. Fives. Oops. What is that thing? Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a duranium deposit. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. probably the one. Engage. 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 Yeah, we like them easily accessible resources, you know. We now have all the duranium we need. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. I can't do Janeway super well, but like she's got a very like particular kind of inflection, like kind of precise talking. Set course for the array. Set course for the array. Set course for the array. There's coffee in that nebula. There's coffee in that nebula. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. I have bumbled some away missions, like my first playthrough. The first playthrough, I like died right after I got Tuvix, then went back to redo it, and Tuvok was injured, so just Neelix went down, and Neelix found some food, and they came back, and it's like nothing ever happened. And that's one of the real joys of this game is it's like fan fiction. It's like choose your own adventure, Star Trek Voyager, and I cannot wait. It might be controversial, but Tuvix deserved to live. Thank you very much. So I will not be leveling up Tuvok or Neelix too much because, you know, no disrespect to Janeway, we just do things a little different, you know, her and I. All right, first away mission, gang. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This is place. It's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? That doesn't really matter. It's the first mission. Ooh, I don't know if I've failed the first mission before. Probably done this tutorial. The first sector, I've probably done like 3 or 4 times. I want the maximum science, but whatever. Just a little science. You know, we've dropped some science before, you know. The old man isn't much help. We'll have to find the marquee ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Guess I do this, and then both of them next time around. Success! Harry and Tom analyze the energy readings, confirming advanced holographic technology masking the wall. Before they can pinpoint the source, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. These people must be the missing marquee. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. How much uranium can we store? I can't even see. Bullshit. Oh, we're gonna win no matter what. You lose one of these pilots, so I'm just trying to think what. You know what? We want the fuel. The deuterium, the blue fuel, seems to definitely be the resource from which all of the resources flow. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room, and everything goes blank. Bing! A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager? What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we were just there, right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on the array. I hope. Captain, we're being hailed by the Marquis. Starfleet. Starfleet. I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. That's a hard one too. Ram us? One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Face to face. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Maquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I performed my Marquis duties to the highest standards. Patak! You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure some decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality to gain access to the engineering office. This is exhausting. Switching from voice to voice, it's like kind of a lot of work. But I like it. We practice in gang. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and duranium. Thanks, Lieutenant Commander Obvious. Alright, explore the system and gather more resources. This is oh yeah, well, I guess I go over here. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, crew can access replicator rations again. Repairs in progress, Captain. Until completion... Until completion, we should address new crew accommodations. This ruined room must be cleared to create room for additional residential sections. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. I'm not going to narrate the events because they get very repetitive. I can already, this is more talking than I usually do in like fucking 4 days, or I've done already, so I can feel my vocal cords beginning to get a workout. Why does this system suck? This is so weird. Oh, there it is. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Ruin room removal concluded. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now? It'll do wonders for morale, Captain. My phone just beeped. Be right back, kind viewers. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Alright, where are we? We are creating emergency crew corners. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I don't know what the caretaker sounds like. I think he's supposed to be like an old man. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared in the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. Ooh, oh, that felt powerful to say. I'm Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Alright, so we've got 70% chance to do anything. It makes no sense that I would let B'Elanna talk, right? But, Janeway is going to appeal to humanity. We are entrusted with their safety. Their friends and family rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honor a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. What kind of debt? Maybe we can help. Weren't you listening? It can't be repaid. All I can do is protect them. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. I can't do B'Elanna at all. Captain, if I may, I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the next most logical step.
It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres?
I don't feel like this any more than you do, but it'll be easier if we work together, Captain.
Helm, set course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find our people. Set course for 5th planet in the neighboring system. Maximum warp.
Oh, wow, I need to blow my nose. My entire head is getting a workout. Well, science laboratory, that's the most important one. Boom. Boom. Yep, a lot of clicking in this game. My wrist has definitely been hurting. And it's like nothing on the other hand, so I'm always like leaning. I can feel the carpal tunnel. Whoops. All right. I'm up.
Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders?
Let's see what we have here.
A new lead. Following the array's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special?
I'm not gonna do optional stuff.
We'll examine this world firsthand.
Yeah, I think if I kept track of my Steam playtime correctly, it probably took me about 10 hours over 3 nights, not counting the first couple hours of like getting a feel for it, but the playthrough in which I beat this game barely was about 10 hours, so, you know, that's definitely hits a time bomb.
Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. They're hailing us.
On screen.
First contact.
This fucking guy. Oh yeah. Hey, yay.
First contact. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant?
A Neelix accent? I gotta do a Neelix accent now.
Oh my god. Just picturing him in my head makes me angry. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Alright. Plot twist. Neelix is from New Jersey. Greetings! Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. Now the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the old camper call him. You probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know. Tony Soprano, Neelix Soprano over here. Compensation sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void Those pesky void moles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find a missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Yeah, we got a couple of views. Look at that. All right, we got a lot of uranium. We got to start building crew quarters and cargo bays. Crew quarters and cargo bays. What was I gonna... this is one of the hardest parts, is planning out your ship. So I always want to get it, like, good the first time. I think I'm going to do these 4 are the cargo bays. Right underneath mess hall. And then we put crew quarters up here. Yep. We back. Alright, we're going to find a little science. Science is always a nice thing to pick up. Boom. Boom. What can I say? I love uranium. Oops. Hey, what a delicious meal! A culinary masterpiece! I've never encountered such a tangy, but comforting, smooth, yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup? I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My favorite hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance. Now. Yeah, you're missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon what? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Ocampa had our people. Well, the Ocampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal, Maji Jabin, the Agla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy. A bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Dude, Neelix speak Italian. I did not plan this. This is just working out. Very well.
prepare an away team. And you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix? Not a question.
Fly back to Ocampa.
Right after I get my minerals. Pull up on the minerals. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders?
Of course, Neelix. We want to give Ensign Kim a workout, and I guess we're gonna have to use Tuvok. Because, we just got to.
He's a good character. This is my first character. I got to level 10 in my other playthrough. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes.
I guess this could be anybody's voice. Harry Kim.
Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning. Probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up, and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast.
We want the science.
The away team quickly analyzes the terrain, discovering a natural crevice, offering the best protection from the storm. The rock walls shield them from the worst of the sea, wind and sand. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, unharmed, and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogla settlement. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people there? I gotta stop doing that with Harry Kim. Let Neelix do the introduction.
Fucking Neelix. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogla in his usual boisterous manner.
Hey, how you doing?
The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around a corner.
It seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain?
Let's go. Oh, Neelix fucked it up.
Despite the away team's attempts to assure Jabin of their peaceful intentions, their words seem to fall on deaf ears. He angrily orders the away team to leave the planet and leave Neelix behind, with whom he has a score to settle. As proof of his power, Jabin gestures towards the bruised woman, and Ocampa. She is holding her as a slave. He is holding her as a slave and proclaims Neelix will make a fine addition to his servants. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jabin and demands the Ocampa woman be freed. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat.
Yeah, I think we gotta blast our way out of this one, gang.
More than gratitude. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go?
My dearest Kes, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. I'm Ocampa, and if your crew is with my people, then I can take you to them. There's a tunnel that leads to our underground city, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier.
We may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary.
Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, we have things to do. All right, someone get started on that transport signal amplifier. And Kes, we'll go to sickbay and have you examined.
Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier.
Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program.
Here we go. Here we go. Best character, let's go. Introducing the Doctor. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide medical care. Oh my god, I gotta do the Doctor now. Oh, I got too many voices. I can't switch through all these gears. I gotta blow my nose again. Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now. And this patient, Kes.
There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You're in the most capable hands, young lady.
Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor.
Do my best. Captain, I am... Captain, I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to, and a sick bay to reorganize. It's going to take me a little to do the Doctor justice. I'm doing just a Tuvok now. This is a very relaxing game, just the outer space glowing in the background, the steady rhythm of picking up the minerals, the nice orchestral music in the background. It really is a vibe. That's kind of why I like comparing it to FDL, even though gameplay wise that's not
Strictly accurate. Yeah, I want to focus on science and upgrading my deuterium storage more, because I think I really slacked on that last run through. Alright, we want crew experience up, right? Yeah, that seems like a logical. It seems logical, though investigate that first. The signal amplifier is completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Ocampa. Yeah, right after I get this duranium. Cargo bay. Cargo bay. I feel like I should. Yeah, I should build the crew quarters back this way, I think. Because, yeah, whatever. I'll do that later. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. They soon notice the away team, and they flinch in fear and back off a bit. Bad cadence. Watch out, shouts one of them. The foreign warriors are back! Captain, the Kazon seem hesitant, almost fearful. What are our orders? Oh my god. Quick maths. Phew. The away team confidently ignores the Kazon, heading straight for the tunnel entrance. The Kazon, intimidated by the away team's fearless demeanor, make no attempt to stop them. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. Might as well just do that. Oops, I skipped it. Something happened. It went well for our heroes. Oh, for those just listening. Captain, we're inside the Ocampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay? Cass approaches a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Ocampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members, awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here.
The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. As soon as they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. There is some like grammatical fuck-ups. Soon they reach the exit. I read it wrong. That's actually grammatically fine. It's my brain that's not fine. The tremors are interfering with the signal's amplifier focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted, like we can't beam out of this. Oh, we gulled. The team analyzes the tremor's interference pattern and quickly recalibrates the transporter signal amplifier to compensate. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Mission complete! Unexpected allies. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Commander Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. And Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. What, no champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. Torres, what's going on here? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. Torres, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with the Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Ocampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it. Rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately. Though why would anyone would want to inject them with an incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor. I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make it a full recovery. Captain. Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides for the Ocampa, yet remains on his array. It is logical to assume the provisions arrive through the energy pulses. They have increased in frequency since our arrival. Now he destroyed the access tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Ocampa for millennia. Why this sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone who holds the key to their survival, a compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return there to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary.
The Vulcan... The Vulcan's right. That overgrown energy blob won't send us home. We'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run to verify system functionality and to assess our temporary flight controller officer's performance in combat. Excuse me? This ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Except for the one evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one. Our ship. Seriously, Chakotay? All of the Marquis on the Valjean as Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? B'Elanna, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Valjean, Captain. Just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep it in mind, Commander. No doctor?
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Yeah, so some of these battles you have to actually fight out in space, but you can auto simulate a lot of them, which is nice. Mild
Enemy
spoilers
shields destroyed, Captain.
for a chapter is one if you try to auto do it, it just fucks you. You
Ability
have
ready,
to like
Captain.
do a thing. We'll get to it. They dead yet? What's going on here? Throw a torpedo. Nope.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Now we throw the torpedo. I forgot to use my special
Ability
ability.
ready, Captain.
Victory! Boom! That's how it's done! Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods were unconventional. However, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Valjean should be in a support position for Voyager. Alright. Have the transporter room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Am I greedy enough to grab these resources on the way out? Yeah, I'll grab that. Bussard collectors are fucking dope. Definitely upgrade those. See, as a voiceover, narration, and tips and tricks. As I love you so much, gang. Set course for the array. Oh my god, he always gives me that objective right after I've built the cargo bay. I always forget. Whatever, I can build another one here now. I was gonna build more. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I redo it all in the 5th sector anyway. I always forget. Let's get some quarters so morale gets better and we'll be good. Some more science. Oh, what was it? Yeah, it's a good one too. Yeah, whatever. Cargo bay. Guess for now we'll hold that. Anything else I can repair? Nope. Holding out for tritanium.
Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us.
They're probably not calling to chat.
I'll have our Maquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea. But let's see what the Kazon have to say first.
Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us?
All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that.
That's all? After your display of firepower? We do not fear you, but we are not fools.
We have no dispute with you.
Then leave. The array is ours.
This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you.
The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath.
Jabin, we can discuss this like two civilized.
He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up weapons.
Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Attack shields, launch torpedoes. That's always the strategy.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Wait, are we not attacking shields here, Doc? Are we not attacking shields?
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Shooting everything but their shields. Oh no, never mind. I made a mistake.
Enemy shields destroyed. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Very satisfying feeling launching torpedoes in this game, I do have to say. It's like the only thing you like do other than navigate a menu, but definitely fun.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Arm torpedoes. Give him a little Harry Kim. Give him a little the old Paris maneuver.
Booyakasha. What? That went better than expected. Our raider is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by, just in case more Kazon decide to show up.
You are wrong, Captain. But there is strength in numbers. I have the reinforcements. The array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array.
Well, aren't you persistent?
We need you to send us back where we came from.
Impossible. I have barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive.
Send us home. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us.
Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array's system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it.
Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded.
Please, protect the Ocampa. Ocampa! What is right and what is easy? The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kavon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control systems to send us back? So this is where, in my first playthrough, I'm like, fuck it, yeah, let's go home. I don't need this Delta Quadrant shit. But we're gonna role play, you know, we're gonna do the Janeway thing, you know. We never asked to be involved, but here we are. I won't trade the lives of the Ocampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the Tricobalt device. What are you doing? The arrays are our only way out of here. You can't. I can and will. Tricobalt devices are ready, Captain. Fire. We'll find another way home. I promise. Who do you think we are? You are making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Ocampa. They remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Ocampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next parole review. A missed parole review should not be your primary concern at this moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought of that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Energy loss, no. Now the game gets hard. We need this deuterium right now. Don't fucking go orange on me, you son of a bitch. Main engineering. Disable gray mode. Okay, well, I would like another engineering office, but I don't think I think we're good for now. Alright, fly to the destination. I think we just want to go right for science level 1, I guess. I want science. Show me the science. I want the deuterium. Show me the deuterium. Excellent. More deuterium, players. Sweet, sweet Delta Quadrant delirium. Delirium. Wow. "70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, Maquis, and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. The anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together, to coexist." Coexist, hmm? Well, Commander,
I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer.
First officer? You're willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility?
I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. Neelix, Cass, you wanted to see me. Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies? Water? Medicine?
Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you.
Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey.
I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook. Oh my God, you haven't lived till you've tried my macaroni, my angle basque. But more than that, Captain, I can be a morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that.
Neelix is shaking us down right now, dog.
A guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover. I haven't mentioned it before, but the Ocampa once possessed telepathic powers. Generations of dependence on Caretaker have diminished them. Perhaps this journey could help me understand these abilities, learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well then. Welcome aboard.
Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think.
Unexpected guess. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Zyben, who was captured while exploring the Ocampa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care.
All right, everybody, listen up. We need to overcome our differences. Unite as one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. We'll seek out shortcuts and new technologies. We will forge alliances and confront those who stand in our path. We will adapt. We will prevail. We will not rest until we reach home.
Well spoken, Captain.
Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you our flight control officer.
For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, eh, Lieutenant Paris?
Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming captain one day.
Very well, gentlemen. As your first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home.
Da, 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 da.
Let's get some more materials before we go to the next sector. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, come on, feeling lucky, punk. Yeah. A little deuterium and we out. Wait, how much? Yeah, oh yeah. We min-maxing this run, Voyagers. My fellow Voyagers. Bloop. What? Did I not even scan this one? Oh, what? I almost missed that science. Alien probe. Shit. I hope it does. Nothing to renovate right now. Oh, I can fix 35. I can fix the shuttle bay. All right, well, I definitely need to take a break at the end of this chapter, which is going to be coming up in a couple minutes. I will note that information in the chat. Really appreciate the viewers popping in and out. I would do this even if there was nobody here, but the fact you're here makes it all the more special. Yeah, but this game is great. Oof. Gotta look up vocal cord exercises or something. Alright, to the next sector. I'll see you shortly, gang. Oops. Onward. Engage. Be right back. I got to. Thanks for waiting for me, gang. We back. We feeling good. Got that fucking Delta Quadrant reefer over here. Sector 2.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. We have been in the Delta Quadrant for an estimated 4 weeks. The integration of Starfleet and former Maquis personnel is progressing. Our current trajectory of 70,000 light years to Federation space dictates.
Whatever.
The captain has concluded that we must transition to traditional nutrition and enlist the assistance of Mr. Neelix in locating alternative food sources. I have provided Mr. Neelix with a Starfleet cadet's guide to shipboard protocol.
I thought it was just like
specifically
my
highlighting
speaker,
regulations
but
concerning discipline,
even on
resource
headphones, these
management,
voice samples
and
sound
proper
like.
conduct.
Oh, I wonder if it's AI.
To date, I have observed no discernible alteration
be
in his
sad face.
operational methodology or adherence to protocol. I will therefore
Whatever, we don't care. Nobody's here for that kind of voice acting. We're here for my voice acting. Mr. Elite. Oh. Mr. Neelix, do you have any recommendations for edible plants? Plants? Yeah, there's a lovely little L-class planet close by. Lush vegetation, abundant wildlife, and it's almost perfectly safe. Almost. That's reassuring. Mr. Neelix could accompany the away team and provide first-hand guidance. I'll second that. Lieutenant Paris, set a course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to announce our new chief engineer. Lieutenant Carey, you've kept engineering running smoothly during these past few weeks. Thank you for that. I'm happy to serve, Captain. However, the Delta Quadrant requires someone who can improvise when Starfleet protocols fail. Miss Torres. But, Captain, I have been a loyal Starfleet officer for years. She's a Maquis, a criminal. You're out of line, Lieutenant. My decision stands. Dismissed. Miss Torres. Or should I say, Lieutenant Torres. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I hope we can learn to work together. Fine. Keep your ship running, but don't think I'll forget it was you who got us into this situation. I trust you'll handle engineering with equal determination. Don't worry. Voyager's in good hands, Captain. You'll have assistance. Commander Chakotay highly recommends both Ensign Seska and Crewman Jonas, both Maquis. Well, that's not so bad. At least I'll have someone to rant about Starfleet regulations to. Don't worry, B'Elanna. We'll find ways to adapt to Starfleet. We always have. Anything you need, just say the word, Lieutenant. You can count on me. You can count on me. Just do your job, Jonas. That's all I need. You start right away. We're reaching the L-class planet, and we've got plenty of work to do. Wow, I'm like dizzy from breathing in and out and like switching the muscles in my brain, in my head, in my face that make the different sounds. It's crazy. Oops. Respect to voice actors. This shit is hard. I'm not even really doing it. Yeah, give me that. Dilithium. Dilithium? Dilithium. Not to be confused with tritanium. Carefully. I like the solid color bars because they instantly, like, resolve. You don't have that moment of tension. Stuck at 1500 here. Not gonna read those either. Okay, away mission. Who we got? Mr. Paris. Mr. Chakotay. Yeah. Oh, I'm so bad, dude. I'm so stupid. Ocampa.
Captain, we're inside a case system. Our tricorders are picking up strong dilithium signatures. Orders?
You don't know titanium, but whatever. Woof! The blast destabilized the cave, causing a rock slide. The team escapes with minor injuries and no dilithium.
Captain, we found a metal door protected by a sophisticated force field. It seems we're not alone. Orders?
Giving me such bad fucking rolls, dog. Ooh, someone's gonna die. The team fails to hack the force field. Whatever it guards will remain a secret. They return to Voyager. Oh, I just absolutely failed the mission. Fuck. This game is fucking hard, bro. Oh, I always fail that mission. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, because otherwise... Spoilers. I fucked up on that once before, and they stole Kess's lungs, and she died. And then normally, it works out okay, and then you have to have, like, an improved sick bay or something, I forget. And it'll give you a chance to, actually beat it, but I always forget to do that in Sector 1. We got... Let's just go to the objective. Oh yeah, we like hydroponics bay. I think I can... Large hydroponics bay, I think, is the move, actually. More titanium. Any titanium in this goddamn system? Whoops! Okay, yeah. At least Chakotay didn't die. Oh yeah, let's get that Harry Kim action.
Captain, we've arrived. Half the crew must be down here. How should we proceed?
The away team analyzes the local vegetation and gathers a variety of plants, including a delicious-looking apple and peculiar roots. Concerns about their edibility remain.
We received your signal about the ship in orbit, Captain. Ensign Seska is missing and we can't locate her comm badge signal. Orders, Captain?
No, we don't need to do both. What am I doing? I'm so bad at math.
Captain, we're hearing voices inside the cave. Orders?
Oops, forgot to read that. Whoops. That Delta Quadrant Kush got me crazy.
Captain, we're inside the cave, but no sign of Seska.
YOLO, 1 out of 3, let's go. Well, the attempted distraction fails and the away team suffers injuries. So Seska engages the Kazon leader in a surprisingly persuasive dialogue. Reluctantly, the Kazon let them return to Voyager.
We got them apple-like fruits, we got them weird roots. Got them apple-like fruits and them other weird roots, yeah. Captain, the away team is back with Ensign Seska, and quite a haul. Should we move it to the cargo bay? I appreciate Neelix's enthusiasm, but I'm concerned about the long-term viability of these food sources and their actual nutritional value. Simply having a lot of it doesn't solve our problem. A valid point, Commander. We'll have the food analyzed in the science lab.
Yeah, sure. Science. Apple-like roots. Systems. You still want that tritethane? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Two spots. Opposite sides of the map. So yeah, like choosing your jumps mindfully can be good. Like if you can't hold all the dilithium, consider like looping back around for it. And like you want the most efficient path, but one that's going to cause you to waste as little dilithium as, oh my god, deuterium as possible. Bussard collectors, let's go. What on earth could this be?
As the commander feared, the Leola roots aren't a long-term solution. We need to find other ways to stock our pantry. Suggestions? Captain, I was thinking about building a hydroponics bay. It would give the crew a chance to reconnect with the natural process of growing food.
We could also hit up some local trading stations with the Aereo shuttle. Barter for supplies. Do a little Delta Quadrant grocery shopping, so to speak. But, Captain, there's so many planets out here. We just need to keep exploring to find one brimming with the most delicious, nutritious delicacies. Think of the culinary adventures.
Hydroponics, trade, exploration, all are valid options. Thank you.
Hey, Captain, regardless of your choice, raw ingredients still need to be prepared. Naturally, I'd be honored to apply my culinary skills. However, the mess hall lacks a proper galley. Would you be willing to sacrifice your private dining room for the greater good of the crew? Wonderful! I'll get to work straight away.
The upgrade in the mess hall.
Oh, new deck. New deck, who dis? More of that, more of that. Yeah, I'm a huge not fan of the Aero Shuttle Bay. I just feel like the resources have never been worth it, especially when you need that energy and stuff early game. You gotta be choosy with your warp core energy early game. Boom. 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 No, we ain't switching to rations yet. We should assign our heroes, though. The doctor's not in sick bay. There we go. And then we like... maybe we like Cass in the science lab, actually. Yeah, Harry, Kevin, good for you. We're gonna keep you around this time. Great. Super. What else we have? Engineering office? No. Transporter room? What do the heroes do? Well, that seems pretty good. Oh, and then we want... I like Tom Paris in here. Yeah, I think that's the only one we have left. Alright, we crewed up. We crewed up for sure. Okay, science. My first playthrough, I got absolutely destroyed by asteroid field without realizing. Can make a lot of mistakes that are kind of stupid, and if it takes you the course of 5 turns to make them, you know, it's going to auto-save on you, and you're going to feel sad because you're probably going to want to restart the sector, but we are marching onward, gang. Maybe I put a hydroponics bay there, a small one. We'll see. Oh no, because I wanted whatever. Get back to the voice acting. Oh, that's what I wanted to buy for my fucking new houses. People need new houses. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. Having them scattered throughout the ship could be a play. What am I forgetting? Oh, we're good. We're on track. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh my goddamn mind. Oh, that's where I put it. That's fine. Oh, I got 2 concurrent viewers. I better get to the voice acting. Unless you're here for the gameplay. Well, then I'll shut up if you want. Boom. Boom. Nope. I do want to build another engineering office. So let's actually goodbye here. Not for long. Oops. Oh my god, I just forgot what I was doing. Okay, we're waiting for that. The triazic energy of the Delta Quadrant seems to be giving me short-term memory loss. 49, what can I do with 49? Sure. And now we build engineering office number 2. Number 2. Engage. Oop. Oh. Ooh. I guess we're done for this sector. Okay, we really do need to get this hole repaired. That's another thing that you gotta consider. Ooh, that's a repair station. Muy bueno. Oh yeah, now we gonna add a assign to hull repair. I guess we're pretty good on cargo bays. I'll get rid of this one. What? Oh, I don't have a fucking hydroponics bay. Well, why don't I just put that over here? Guess I'll come back for that food. And yeah, I'll just repair. I'm just gonna save my science for a little while. Come on, give me a good deal. What do we got? Ugh. Boom. Boom. Hydroponics bay, do you fit here? 3 and 3. Hell yeah. Get rid of this. Back to space. Mine the mine. Get the materials. Oops, no materials for me. We got a trading station. We got nothing to trade. Why did I do that? Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oops. Bussard collectors. Oh, of course it is. Oh, the hall's still not lovely. Why do I make these promises? Why do I make these promises I can't keep? Balana, I'm sorry. Oh no, concurrent viewer, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to some voice acting. I assume that's why you're here. Nah, you're here because of my gameplay skills. Obs. Here. Probably will call it at the end of this chapter. Gotta leave something for next time, you know. Give me that food. Give me the minerals. Oops. We got a call. State of flux.
Captain, we're picking up a distress call. On screen. Anyone out here? Anyone who can hear this message? Lost control of the bridge. Ship is falling apart. Help. Now. Please. Captain, this may be a trap. Can we determine if they sustain genuine damage? Its fluctuating nucleonic patterns might indicate a reactor breakdown on board.
Scan the Kazon ship. Let's see what we're dealing with.
The ship is identical to the Kazon Nistrum Raider we previously encountered, Captain.
The Kazon Nistrum is one of the most violent sects in the entire Kazon collective, if you know what I mean.
We'll help, but be cautious. This could be an opportunity to make new friends. Or enemies.
Captain. Nope. Mr. Mrs. Fix It here. And that's that. The inside of the Raider shows signs of a massive explosion. No sign of the crew. Oh, where's that? Doesn't matter. Scanning reveals a single, faint life sign. The team beams the comatose survivor directly to sickbay. The rest of the Kazon crew have been fused with the wreckage.
What happened here?
A medical examination reveals no signs of conventional weapons or combat, suggesting the disaster originated within the ship.
Any suggestions on how to find the origin of the explosion, Captain?
Yeah, critical success number 1. I felt that. I knew that was going gold. I just knew it. Felt it in my bones.
Captain.
Man, I can't do Milana.
Captain, there's a strange console inside the force field. It could be the origin of the explosion, but the radiation is preventing us from coming any closer. How should we proceed?
Examine the console from a safe distance. Not a gold. Just wanted it to be. Mission complete. It seems the Kazon tried to install Federation technology. We are unsure why.
Can't we transport it out to examine it? Not with those levels of nucleonic radiation. We could create a subspace bubble or build an expander. One's quicker and riskier, but the other safer, but more resource intensive.
I want my resources.
We need to take this risk. One subspace bubble generator
Blueprints. I love that. They just say the thing, the mission thing, after the dialogue.
How on earth did the Kazon get their hands in Federation technology?
The most probable explanation is that someone on our ship gave it to them.
I don't like this. If technology changed hands, maybe it happened on the planet earlier. Who could have met them while you were on the surface?
Ensign Seska was unaccounted for.
I was picking mushrooms. The Kazon ambushed me.
Quiet. I suggest interviewing the Kazon survivor, Captain.
Captain, this raises serious security concerns with the Maquis personnel in critical areas.
This is about you being passed over for chief engineer, isn't it, Carrie?
No, Torres. It's about security.
Convenient timing, Carrie. Almost like someone wanted to make the Maquis look like perfect scapegoats.
Enough. We'll determine the truth through proper investigation.
Sickbay to Captain Jadeway. It's the Kazon. His own blood cells are killing him. I need to perform a complete pyrocyte replacement to save him. Requesting authorization.
Are we equipped for this procedure?
I've already run a crew compatibility analysis. I also noticed Ensign Seska never provided a blood sample.
I had a childhood disease and I was warned to never donate blood.
I already found enough compatible blood donors among the crew, but we still require a blood sample for general medical purposes.
I don't see the point in that, Doctor.
I think we have more pressing matters at hand, Doctor. Ensign Seska can provide a sample later.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Fuck.
Replace his fucking pyrocytes. Do everything in your power, Doctor.
Good news, Captain. The Kazon is stable. Chances are high that he'll survive.
Good. Let me know as soon as he wakes up. Let's proceed with building the subspace bubble generator.
Oh, fuck you, crew.
Come on. I'm doing my best over here. I don't got deuterium coming out of my ass. Do I look like I'm made of tritanium? Fucking dilithium doesn't grow on trees, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, Bussard collectors, let's go. Hey.
Return to the... Wait, what? Oh.
Here we go.
Captain, we reached our destination. Orders?
That gets me every time.
Captain, 2 Kazon Nistrum raiders approaching. They're hailing us.
Open a channel. Kazon vessel, I am Catherine Janeway, captain of the Federation starship Voyager.
I'm Kula, first Mahe of the Kazon Nistrum. What have you done to our ship?
We responded to a distress call. By the time we arrived, there was only one survivor.
I demand to speak with him.
We better not refuse the demand of a Kazon Nistrum Mahe, Captain.
We should question the survivor first, without outside influence.
I demand to see my crewman immediately.
Okay, so I've done this one a lot. I think this is what happens in the show, but what if I declined?
I have to refuse. You can visit him later.
See, I didn't make Seska do the blood sample, so I might need this to expose her treachery.
That is unacceptable. No one opposes the first Mahe of the Kazon Nistrum. We will take the damaged vessel with us. You have no right to interfere in our affairs. Keep your hands off our ship, or it will be considered an act of war, Captain.
Alright, well, if I keep your homie, then you can have the ship, I guess. I don't want to get the truth.
I don't want any more Kazon trouble. Take the ship.
Good. You're smarter than I thought, Captain.
Now we'll never know if the console came from Voyager. Let's hope our Kazon patient wakes up soon. I have a few questions for him.
I will carry out an investigation. All signs indicate that we have a traitor on board, and I will find them.
Whatever is necessary, Lieutenant.
I just need a little more. Ooh, what do I do? Oh, it was the battery right there. Fuck. Oh, what do I want to do? Bussard collectors level 2? Hell yeah. Oh, and I can upgrade the transpo room? If I have a little more duranium. Whoa, who's calling me? A glimmer of hope. Scans have discovered a wormhole, but subspace disturbances indicate it's collapsing rapidly.
Captain, what do we do now? We don't have much time to investigate.
We won't let this opportunity pass us by. Helm, set course for the wormhole.
Stop calling me. Captain, I have completed my investigation. As an unauthorized transmission was sent to the Kazon a week ago. It originated in Lieutenant Carey's station. Also, I found an encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicator materials. That code, however, belongs to Ensign Seska.
Incompetence or intent? Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Lieutenant. I'd like to speak to our Kazon patient first.
I haven't done this line. The patient is stable enough for questioning.
I'm Captain Janeway. We responded to your distress call.
I'm Kunat of the Kazon Nistrum. So you saved me.
It was a rather complicated procedure, but with my formidable medical skills,
Yes, thank you, Doctor, but we don't have much time. The explosion on your ship was caused by our technology. Who gave it to you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't take me for a fool, Canute. I want to know the truth. Now.
If I tell you, Kula will kill me.
Oh, fun, yeah, I haven't done this. Oh, yeah, let's just mind meld this motherfucker. I propose a mind meld to find out the truth from this motherfucker.
Our Kazon received the replicator technology from Ensign Seska.
So it really was her. How unpleasant.
Oh, wow, they just skipped right through that mind melt. It's like, blink.
So it really was her. How unpleasant.
What? What did you do to my head, pointy ears? Kala will hear of this.
You may leave, Canoe. Now, get Seska on the bridge. This ends today. Bridge crew, attention. For weeks, a traitor has been in our midst, actively conspiring with the Kazon. That stops today. Boom! Ensign Seska, you are hereby charged with treason. By transferring Federation technology to the Kazon, you have violated the Prime Directive.
No, it's Carrie. He's the one. He never trusted the Marquis. He's using this to frame us.
Tell that to the brig.
You and your precious Starfleet principles. You and your precious Starfleet. Schmeagol hates them. I did what was necessary. Your actions left us stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Kala offered protection. I made a decision.
A decision that could have impacted the entire quadrant.
You lack resolve, Janeway. I don't. Computer, command BBL. Command XJL.
The traitor among us. Among us. Among us. Among us mentioned. Foghorn. The traitor among us. With a triumphant smirk, Seska activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Janeway and crew are left in shock. Whew. She's getting away! Stop the transport!
I can't, Captain. A security lockout is in place. What is the destination of Seska's transport? The Kazon vessel. It's getting ready to go to warp. We'll deal with Seska another day. Aye, Captain. They're gone.
It is probable Seska and Kala will seek vengeance. I recommend we prepare ourselves.
We've got their number, Lieutenant. We're ready for them.
Captain, take you for a faith of my threat this whole traitor affair. I realize my Maquis comments were less than professional. For that, Lieutenant of Torres, I sincerely apologize. Now I understand Captain appointed you Chief Engineer. You clearly deserve that chair. Congratulations.
I appreciate that, Lieutenant Carey. Truly. I'm pleased to see you both moving forward. I'll leave you to it. I suspect our Chief Engineer and her new Assistant Chief Engineer have a lot to discuss.
I'm honored, Captain.
I'm going to be counting on you, Carey. I'm not up to date on all the latest Starfleet protocols. You're probably more familiar with the quirks of this warp engine than I am right now. I hope I can depend on you.
I assure you, Lieutenant, you'll never get less than me best. Completed!
Whew. What great fun. I gotta check my time though here. Whoop. 2 hours, about the 2 hour mark. That's a pretty good mark. It's a good, honest day's work, right, gang? Acting with the voice, gaming a little bit. Oh, we're back up to 2 viewers. I guess if I can disappoint 1 viewer, but I don't know if I can disappoint 2 viewers. Anybody say anything in the chat, and I'll do another sector. I'll finish this one up for now. We'll see how it goes. I'll gauge the energy watching it go from 1 to 2 concurrent viewers. Alright, yeah, there's a lot of resources to mine here, too.
I'll be right back.
Oops, got to scan. Always with the Boussard collectors. Come on. Ooh, we can maybe repair a little hull. Sweet Hull, Alabama. But the deuterium ain't free. Fuck it. Fuck it. I like my hull fixed. The hell is that? Here we go. Oh, okay. Down to 1 concurrent viewer, so we'll finish this level out. I forgot there's back up to 2. What is this a cruel joke? Is this a cruel joke? It's not cool. It's a great joke. Thank you. Alright, there's nothing else. Oops. Nothing else out here. No other hidden quests. Nope, just more stuff to mine. Boop. Might swing around for this tritanium. I did the right thing, but I have to fight. So yeah, this is the auto resolve. I guess it's the first time we're seeing this. Boom. Booyakasha. Captain of the Year. Which is nice, because you don't always feel like doing those fucking battles. They can take at least 10 times as long, I feel like. Give me the minerals right now. Deuterium, right now. Boussard collectors, right now. Oh, back down to 1 concurrent viewer. They can tell, you can tell my voice is getting a little raspy from all this yapping. It's also dry as hell in here. Show me the tritanium. Need to show me the tritanium. Boop. Show me the duranium. I want the duranium. I also need to upgrade my tractor beam. Hell yeah, I didn't remember to do that till like Sector 4 last time. This is gonna be great. Oh, I forgot I got people. People that need to have quarters. And sick bay is on, staffed, good. Oh, what a fucking idiot I am. Forgot to actually do the quest. That's alright. We grab these resources. These resources. Yeah, they're kicking us out because Tuvok gives you like a morale countdown if you stay in the sector too long. So, unlike FTL where you really can't be farming too much at all, this you can definitely get away with getting the most out of each sector. Oops. Like, if I wasn't trying to, if I was just, like, gaming by myself, I probably, I still need another house, god damn it. More quarters. I need to save up 50 titanium as well. Oh, here we go. Come on, give me 58. We're gonna go. Big gamble for the last one, gang. Ooh, close. Not enough. Oh, I forget what I was saying. That's fine, though. Whoop. Give me... Oh, no, I need to make a cargo bay for food. Cargo bay 1, cargo bay... Oh, this is all deuterium? Okay, I kind of like that, actually. And then this one, it will be duranium. Okay, and then this one will be food. Boo. Oh, it's because I didn't fucking switch this to level 2. I'm a dum-dum. Alright, that's done. Switch on. System. All right, crew, set course for next sector. Engage. All right, 2 sectors. That feels pretty good.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The crew's persistent capacity for adaptation under the sustained pressure of the Kazon Nistrum threat is exemplary. This unexpected resilience offers crucial protection against the ongoing...
We'll read that next time. Yeah, great gaming with you, gang. As always, live long and prosper. And I love you. Engage. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you're watching this in my future, your past, leave a comment anyway, because I might do part 2 one day, just because this was kind of fun. And I'm definitely losing my voice, so goodbye for real, gang. Have a great night.